Welcome to LMA Manager 2002 on the PlayStation 2. I absolutely adored this game when I was younger. Me and one of my school friends would stay over at each other's houses and we'd take our memory cards and we would keep the save going every week. It would get competitive, whether it was coming up against each other on the pitch or just trying to beat each other to certain signings. It was a great time and a simpler time. Even as you can see, the rating system is measured on a bar as opposed to numbers. So yes, I thought I would take a trip down memory lane and start a save with Newcastle United. We'll have a wee brief look through the team just now. We can see that defence is the main weakness here for them. Solano is the best player on the team, left and right mid, which is good for cover. Alan Shearer, the best striker, 31 now. He's coming to the twilight years of his career, and we're not in good shape in terms of backup as well. We have Aberdeen, Hearts and Hibs for pre-season. You get to pick 3 teams to come up against, so that's how our pre-season is going to be looking. Our tactics, simple 4-4-2. We're playing slightly more pressing, but not too much. More attacking than defending. We have a weak defence, so we would rather try and make up for that. We'll keep the passing relatively short, but if there's an opportunity we'll maybe go long as well. And we'll play it standard, in between patient and direct, again looking for those opportunities. And I've put it more so to the wing. I'm considering putting it in the middle because I did pick the dugout tactics, which is basically your Football Manager shouts. I've put that as central and wing play, so I'm thinking about leaving it in the middle, and then you can kind of direct the game as it's going on, which I think seems fair enough to be doing. Staff, where is the staff? So we can... I'll probably be looking to improve some of the staff. The assistant manager is pretty bad, but again, the best one available to us takes up the entire weekly budget, so he is out of the question, and so is the second best one. So I'm going to need to have a look through the staff situation. We're going to look at the transfer market. Again, it's the simplest form, which is probably... It was probably good at the time in terms of immersing yourself and be learning about managerial games. So I'll be having a wee look, try and find ways to strengthen the defence, looking at staff, and I'll keep you updated on things as they happen. So we transfer listed 4 players, 3 of them offers have come in for. Coppinger, who is 21 years old, but I don't think he would be able to do much for us. 12 months left in his contract. Dunfermline Athletic have come in, 1.7, matching his valuation. McLean, Berwick Rangers with 370,000, 22-year-old centre defender. He's not going to even get a sniff at Newcastle United, so thought we'd list him as well. And Karelse, I think is how you pronounce it, 31-year-old reserve keeper, 12 months left, and there's a bit of a bidding war going on for him. Fulham are leading the charge with 3.1 million. We'd happily take that. That can go towards our budget of just under 10 million. And these were 4 backup players. Midfield was difficult in terms of backup because all 3 of them were left midfielders, which we need to kind of even that out. So we're looking, we're trying to sort the defence out first and foremost. And if we go to player contracts, the ones highlighted yellow are coming to the end of our contract, so we're negotiating with Dabizas, I think is how you pronounce it, Robert, Shearer and Solano. So the best players on the team, we need to keep them. We need to kind of build on that, although they are slightly I mean, Solano's 27, no age at all. Robert 26, but they are on the older side of the squad. So we need to keep our best players. We will deal with Core and Given, and we'll work our way down and see what else is happening. One of the other things I absolutely loved about this game was the fact that you could deal with your own sponsorships, which you can't do in Football Manager. Shirt sponsorship and the stadium hoardings, so you were in control of trying to get the best form of income for your club, which I absolutely loved. And the whole stadium building and expansion of it, obviously it costs you money to do so, but I just thought it was such a great feature to have in the game. You could play about and design your own stadium, see how much it would cost you, and yeah, one thing I absolutely loved about the game. So yes, we do have bids in for players. I will, as I say, I'll keep you up to date with what's going on that side, but I just thought I'd let you know what's happening in terms of hopefully players departing and giving us a wee boost financially. Players are reasonably priced, some of them, but again, it's trying to find that golden nugget as well. But some of the names here is phenomenal. Del Piero, absolutely loved. One of the best free kicks I ever seen was when he scored at Celtic Park. I actually got Del Piero's autograph. Scotland were playing Italy in the World Cup qualifier, and I met him on Argyle Street in Glasgow. Before that qualifier, he was casually doing a bit of shopping, and I couldn't tell him, I didn't have the heart to tell him that he got my shirt wrong. He thought I was wearing a Portugal top, and it was actually an AEK Athens top, and I didn't have the heart to tell him. So that's a memory that will live with me forever, I think. But yeah, it was just such a great time in football. The pure talent, I just loved it, absolutely loved it. So I'm really looking forward to playing this. But yeah, I'll keep you updated, and we'll probably just rattle through the pre-season and reflect on the scores. So I'll see you then. So we've played our 3 pre-season games. We drew 1 each with Aberdeen, drew 2 each with Hearts, and then we beat Hibs 2-0. Our first league game is against Chelsea, who are a very strong side. Let's get them up and have a look. Kudicini in goal, Graham Lasso, John Terry, Desai, Ferrer, Zenden, Petit, who looks like our best player, Zola, Gudjonsson, Hasselbank. It's pretty strong. I think we will be incredibly lucky to get anything out of this. Acuna is suspended for 3 matches after being sent off in the first pre-season game against Aberdeen, so his suspension has carried over for 3 games. So we'll have our 3 signings playing the first game. We're still looking to get a new right back in, but we have Pistone from Everton, Pavon came in from Real Madrid, and Acuna, I can't remember how to pronounce it, will be replaced by Pirlo, who came from AC Milan. So 3 players have come in, and not a penny has been spent apart from their contract. So no transfer fee, all come in on free, which I'm really pleased with. Our budget is now going up to nearly 14 million after the 2 players that have been sold, which was the goalkeeper and striker, I think, if I remember correctly. I think there's still 2 ongoing as well. Let me see. Yep. So Dimas and McLean are the 2 that we're looking to ship out still. So yes, that's where we're at just now. I think that's a pretty safe place to end this introductory episode, you could say, before the season actually starts against Chelsea in a week's time. I'm really looking forward to getting into this. Hopefully we have a right back before the league campaign starts. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you stick around, and until next time.